Here are guidelines for setting up an energy management system. As we've said many times before, the ultimate responsibility for the system rests with the top management as energy management system owner. The energy manager is the authorized management representative when it comes to the energy management system. If you have experience of a quality management system, the energy management system will need to be established, documented, maintained and continuously improved in much the same way. A properly established energy management system needs a clearly defined and documented scope with clear boundaries. Conducting an energy review will identify what kinds of improvements are feasible and how they can be achieved. And do not forget to conduct regular checks and updates that take account of legal and other requirements needed to ensure compliance status. You should also be alert to the needs of external stakeholders, and you should adapt the energy management system to take account of those needs where appropriate. In order to determine boundaries for your energy management system, you need to identify the scope of the organization's activities. This graphic describes typical energy activities that fall within boundaries and require management. When setting up an energy management system, you must consider how best to manage the diverse activities within the management boundary. Every business unit has an energy demand and an energy supply side. All required forms of energy, including water, fit within the energy management boundary. On the supply side, utilities convert raw energy into energy forms that can be readily consumed, such as temperature-conditioned air and water, steam, treated water, electricity or compressed air. On the demand side, the energy is used in the production of business outputs. Every business output, including materials, requires energy inputs in its processing. Typically, waste material, water and gases are discharged outside the energy management boundary, though some residual energy may be recycled back to the utility equipment for reuse. Then there is a major source of energy called people, working within the management boundary and also using energy to produce their outputs. All these activities must be within the scope of the organization's energy management. An energy management system is designed to improve the performance of energy supply and energy use. The list here suggests important elements to be incorporated in your energy management for effective operation. What are the key energy items you need to manage? What are the significant energy uses in your operation? What should you do to improve energy performance? Set up a strategy for the operation of your energy management system. Draw up an effective action plan for system implementation. Manage in a way that follows the plan when implementing. Continually verify savings quantitatively and reevaluate the nature of your energy activities. Ensure the system checks performance and contains procedures that will lead to continual improvement. And most importantly, ensure the system is supported by effective documentation for operational consistency and sustainability. And here's a checklist of what's needed in your energy management system: a policy, an operations committee, energy account centres, an energy review, energy performance indicators, working manuals and tools for energy management working procedures, investment appraisals for energy efficiency projects, competency training, and the required documentation. Let's go back to the energy management roadmap you need to check your plans against. Remember, it follows the Plan, Do, Check, Act cycle. The roadmap commences with the top management proclaiming their commitment to improving energy performance through the operation of a management system that will enhance the organization's sustainable business development. Next, the top management establishes an energy policy, appoints an energy manager, and organises an energy review to identify energy conservation opportunities. Based on the results of the energy review, the first management review establishes an energy baseline and energy performance indicators. Acting on energy conservation opportunities, or ECOs, is authorised within an energy programme, or they are earmarked for further study if they would require intense investment. All items for action are consolidated and documented in an energy management system action plan. At the same time, the energy policy and the organisation to operate the energy management system are officially launched. The implementation cycle includes an energy monitoring procedure that enables real-time management. And the more frequency the management review occurs, the more rapidly the organisation can move through its plan, do, check, act cycles. The energy review is one of the most important activities in establishing an effective energy management system. It identifies the main energy characteristics of the organisation and enables you to see the status of its energy use. That enables you to prioritise energy issues by identifying significant energy uses at a large, medium and small scale. You can then search for energy conservation opportunities within each prioritised significant energy use. ECOs are the basis for actions that integrate into the Energy Management System Action Plan. The energy review should be repeated on a defined and regular basis as energy uses are constantly changing with changes in the business. The number of energy saving projects you could undertake will be dependent on the number of ECOs you identify through energy reviews. In the next chapter, we'll take you through a typical energy review in detail. And of course, we have repeatedly emphasised the importance of documentation when running an energy management system. When you adopt your system, your existing procedures and records should be integrated with the new documentation requirements for your energy management system. Go through the 21 questions on this slide and the next. These questions are asked throughout the operation of an energy management system for you to evaluate whether your system is in good condition and that continual energy performance improvements is being properly pursued. First, do you accept the ISO 50001 level energy management as a goal? Does top management believe in and take leadership in it? Does the organisation have an energy management champion in place? Does your organisation have an energy management operations team? Is ISO 50001 level documentation in place already? Is the evaluation of legal and other compliance in place? Is an energy policy in place? Has your organisation conducted or planned an energy review? Have energy performance indicators, an energy baseline and energy targets been defined and adopted? Is the objective and target ready to be adopted? Can an ISO 50001 level action plan be adopted? Can a competence training program be adopted? Are communication procedures in place? Is document control in place? Are operations control in place? Can the design aspect of processes and equipment be adopted? Can procurement procedures for energy and energy using equipment be adopted? Can monitoring, measurement and analysis be adopted or adapted? Can an internal audit of the energy management system be implemented? Is a continual performance improvement procedure in place? And finally, is a management review organised? You're going to run and lead the operation, so you might as well design a system that is suitable for you to run and easy for your workforce to adapt and implement. Once the workforce has the system in operation, it can be readily adapted for use by your successor.